Hey guys, this is Dinosaur Drawer, and today I want to show you guys how to draw a T-Rex in a running pose. And it's actually a Jurassic Park T-Rex, so yes, I'm gonna try it again to make an accurate Jurassic Park T-Rex. And this video was, by the way, not requested by anyone. This is again something that I just really badly wanted to do, because I've tried it before to create a T-Rex, actually a model from Jurassic Park, but I never actually got it quite right, so maybe I will have a little bit more luck this time. And also I want to give a shout out to the Primal Earth, because he has I'm not sure how many drawings he has on his channel, but I saw one drawing of his, and in the comments it says that he only did about 30 minutes. It only took him about 30 minutes to draw all that, and he drew it all from his head. So it's pretty impressive. You should check it out. His name is the Primal Earth. Alright, so let's start drawing. Again, pay attention to how long his tail is going to be, and his tail will be about, let's say, this long. So that means that his head will be somewhere around here, and his head will be over here. So yeah, what we're gonna start with drawing first is actually, let's get my camera a little bit better. So yeah, what we're gonna start with this drawing is we're gonna draw in his torso, and his torso is about shaped like this, just one very large big oval shape. Something like this, and then his back goes something like this, and then over here we already have his hip. You can also draw something like an oval to indicate where his hip is located at, like this, and then his tail goes from his hip like this. So that's gonna be his tail. And then, yeah, let's first draw in everything else. I mean his feet and his little hands, because otherwise the proportions might be off a little. Right, so let's now draw in his one of his legs, which goes like this. Just a big rounded kind of triangle shape. Very muscular legs he has. Something like this, and then the other part goes like this. And then there's also a circle over there for his ankle. And he's really standing on his toes here. Then you have a strange curve. Like this. It's really stretched out. And then his other leg, you only see the bottom part of his leg. Well, let's actually make this one a little bit different, a little bit more muscular. Not that it isn't muscular enough, but a little bit more natural, I guess. something like that. And maybe I'll refine this later on, I don't know. And yeah, on the other leg you only see the bottom part, and it actually goes something like this. Make sure this is at about the same height. And again, also this ankle is at about the same height. This should be a little bit more like this. And actually this ankle is supposed to be a little bit lower than the other one. But I guess this is okay. Alright, something like this. And then his little arms actually start about over here. So you can just draw like a circle, because that's the place where his little arms will start. And then you can draw a shape like this. Very small little arms he has. And then the shape that goes like this. Maybe later on you can make it more muscular, because I believe his arms would have been very muscular. And of course you will need to put his little claws in. Like that. And then his elbow would be over there. Alright, so that's one little arm. And yeah, if I was willing to go for 100% accuracy, this arm is supposed to be a little bit smaller, just a tiny bit smaller. But I think yeah, that's my dog. I think this will be okay. So let's see. Yeah, you might be able to see this part of the other little arms, the other little arm. But only a part of the hand, I think. Alright. So this is actually a pretty accurate body shape. And then his tail, let's finish his tail real quick. And also his tail is very muscular, but it's not anywhere near as muscular as the V-Rex from King Kong. Alright, so now we can finally get to the part where I mostly of the time mess up the whole drawing, because I can't get the head right. Sometimes it's too big, sometimes it's too small, and some other times the shape just isn't right. So I really want to get it right this time. So alright, his neck is about that long. Alright. His neck goes like this. Well, actually his neck goes from here. And then it goes like this. And it's at about the same height as everything else, every other bump in the drawing. And then you have a tiny part that goes like this, and on the end of this his head will be attached. The other part of his neck goes like this, and I guess that I made his neck a little bit too long. Well, the upper part at least. So let's see, this part is supposed to be about this long. Alright, this should be okay. Alright. And then let's find the right angle. And that's about how long his head will be. We have a bump right here. This bump goes like this, and then this bump goes like this. Alright, and now his lower jaw, which is actually quite large and bulky. Well, let's hope that this is actually pretty accurate. I'm not sure if it's the right shape. I'm really not sure. It's just that the head of the Jurassic Park T-Rex is really easy to actually mess up. It's really easy to mess up. Maybe this part is supposed to be a little bit more like this. Alright, and then you have this ridge goes until about over here. And then the back of his head goes like this. Well, I guess it's not perfect, but it's 3 times as good as all the other tutorials, I believe. And then this part of his neck goes more like this. Yeah, I believe that's pretty accurate. So now his nose is located right here. And let's see. I believe I did this part wrong. I just really want to get it as perfect as I can get, because all the other times I didn't really pay too much attention to everything, and that isn't always the right thing. Alright, now let's refine this part, because this is a little bit different. This is supposed to go a little bit further in, and then it goes like this. And then this part is also a little bit different. Something like this. Alright. So now let's see, let's locate the eye actually. But first I want to draw this ridge properly, because this is a really really hard kind of thing to see properly. And then you have this kind of hole in his skull. Comes very close to his teeth. And then over here it goes like this. And then we're gonna draw this hole. And his eye would be located right about here, I think. Like that. And then you have a lot of bumps and strange shapes, kind of. But that's pretty much the T-Rex head. And I think it will look a lot better once I get the shadow and the details in, but not right now. I'm not expecting too much from it right now. Right, let's put this at the right spot. Alright. So now the teeth, and his teeth actually go like this. They start very small and then suddenly they get very large and big, and then they get very small again over here. Very strange kind of way. And try to make them kind of this sort of shape. Something like that. And maybe they're a little bit too large in this part. They're supposed to be a little bit smaller. this. And then on the bottom jaw, his teeth kind of go like, let's see, like this. They start kind of over here, and then they get big, small, and then very small ones continue until all the way over there. Very strange teeth on his bottom jaw, I must say. Alright, and yeah, let's get his feet a little bit better. Let's see. I think you can only see one toe from over here. So we're just going to draw one toenail. Well, maybe we'll draw two. Just because it looks a little bit better, a little bit cooler. So the other one is very close to this one. Kind of like this. Alright, that's the first one. And now for the second one. His toes are actually kind of curved because his toes start over here and then they curve, well, this one at least, and then here's his toenail already. And then the other one comes from over here and kind of does something like this. And I think I could do this better by doing something like this. Alright. And actually this one's supposed to be more like this. Now I look at it. There's only one big muscle actually sticking out. And that's what you're actually seeing. Is this one big muscle actually. Alright, and of course we need this one over here. So yeah, now again we reach the part to where if you don't want any more detail into your drawing, you can stop watching. And if you are really trying to get better in drawing dinosaurs with more detail, just wait for the next part to come. So yeah, if you really just want to stop here, you can just stop right here and then just darken in every line that's important and erase all the sketch lines and stuff. and then you will have a drawing of a running T-Rex. But if you really want to watch the next part, I'll see you guys in the next video. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you liked the video, and comment below what you think about the drawing. This was Dinosaur Drawer, and goodbye.